Not just the top line number where Hillary Clinton has slipped. She's now trailing Donald Trump in Florida, Pennsylvania, and Ohio in terms of favorability. And her numbers in Florida, especially in terms of who is more honest and trustworthy, have slipped considerably as well. So the question is this. FBI Director James Comey called Hillary Clinton extremely careless in how she handled her emails. How much has that hurt you?
Look, I think if you actually look at the breakdown of that poll, they were in the field for days prior to that press conference that the FBI director held. So I don't think that you can overcharacterize it as a direct response to the events of last week. In general, I think that we've always known that the battleground states are going to be extremely tight. That's why they're battleground states. If you look at the national polling, we've had leads of significant margins in the last few weeks. In fact, I think I saw a new Reuters poll that had her up significantly by double digits today. But if you look at the battleground state polls, they've been tight throughout, and they're going to remain tight all the way through November. That's why we're not taking anything for granted. That's why we're on the ground in these states registering voters, out organizing Donald Trump, to be frank with you, because we believe in the end that we'll be able to break through based on the organization that we build. If you look at that poll in Florida, for instance, the folks at Quinnipiac suggested that the Democratic turnout is going to be about 4 points lower than they thought it was going to be a month ago when they surveyed in that state, and they thought it's going to be about 6 points lower than 2012. And so, look, I'll admit, if more Republicans show up in Florida than Democrats, then Donald Trump will be in a very good position. But that's why we're on the ground organizing in Florida. We don't think that will happen, but we can't take it for granted. We have to go out there and work it.
It doesn't look like you are at this point, that's for sure. So, as John mentioned, the FBI Director, James Comey, you worked at the Justice Department, Brian, before joining the Clinton campaign. When it comes to what the FBI Director said about Hillary Clinton's use of private email servers at the time as Secretary of State, he was also asked what would happen to people at the FBI, at the Justice Department, if they had done the same. What would have happened to you?
Look, I actually think that the director's comments on that point have been mischaracterized. He refused to engage in hypotheticals. He was asked about potentially if somebody mishandled classified information, what might happen to them, and he gave a range of potential disciplinary actions. But, of course, he believes that Hillary Clinton did not willfully mishandle any classified information. So I really do think that that answer has been mischaracterized in terms of what he actually said.
I think you're actually mischaracterizing what the FBI director said. He wasn't engaging in hypotheticals.
Not, John. Go back and watch.
He was asked a direct question at the FBI, what would happen if someone did something similar to this? And he said the range of punishments would be from letter of reprimand all the way to being fired. That's directly what he said. He said, if you worked for me, there would be some kind of sanction.
If you go back and watch, he refused to engage in a hypothetical where he suggested what should happen to Hillary Clinton. The one thing that he did say about Hillary Clinton is that there was no evidence of any willful misconduct, and in that Thursday hearing, he actually clarified and expanded a lot of what he said on Tuesday, on one point after another. On Tuesday, everybody was focused on the fact that he said there seemed to have been 110 emails that were classified at the time, and perhaps she should have known that. On Thursday, he explained that we looked at all the evidence and we couldn't conclude that she actually believed that any of those emails were classified. Perfectly consistent with what she said all along. If you look at the fact that on Tuesday he said that there were 3 emails that appeared to be marked. On Thursday he indicated that actually they were improperly marked and somebody looking at them might very well conclude that they were unclassified. On Thursday he said that the reason that she set up her server was indeed a matter of convenience.
We don't need to relitigate. We all watch the hearings. We don't need to go over the whole hearing.